on se retrouve dans cet épisode pour la suite du chapitre 8, ne jamais abandonner. Alors on a pu voir dans le précédent épisode que John Cena allait nous affronter au SummerSlam en mettant sa ceinture en jeu. La stipulation par contre, un match de soumission, c'est-à-dire qu'il va falloir faire abandonner notre adversaire pour gagner.
I'm sorry for how you've been treated by Triple H, but unfortunately, there's not much else I can do to help at this point.
Je comprends, c'est le genre de mec qui est rancunier à vie, on dirait.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh oui.
He's still holding one against me from 5 years ago. Anyway, good luck in your submission match versus Cena. Avoid the STF at all costs.
C'est clair. Plus facile à dire qu'à faire. Alors j'ai une idée pour t'aider à te préparer à ton match de soumission contre John Cena à SummerSlam, mais cela impliquerait un second combat ce soir. Comment ça? Je peux arranger un match de soumission contre Chad Gable, ça te permettrait de travailler certainement le mouvement de soumission avant d'affronter Cena. C'est vrai, mais d'un autre côté, ça donnerait une autre chance à Cena de m'observer combattre. C'est pas faux, c'est toi qui décides. Donc là, alors on a le choix entre je suis partant, je pense que ce serait plus positif que négatif, merci d'organiser ça, ou je pense que je serais capable d'enchaîner sur un autre match ce soir et je préfère m'entraîner en privé pour que Cena soit surpris à SummerSlam. Merci d'avoir proposé en tout cas. Allez, on va prendre je suis partant.
We have a great match coming up next. We have one of our breakout talents, and we'll see which one of these superstars can get the submission to win this thing. You can feel the excitement. Buzz is here.
The following contest is a submission match. And from Paris, France,
Every superstar has a goal in WWE, and Buzz told me he's aiming high with his. He wants to have a career that one day is recognized with a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. It's way too premature to start that discussion, but his career is definitely trending in the right direction for that to at least be possible.
Chad Gable. Première fois qu'on le rencontre. Très bon lutteur. Dommage qu'on ne le voit plus trop. Impressionnant hein, pour sa taille et son poids, la manière dont il porte des souplesses sur ses adversaires. Pourtant avec Shelton Benjamin, il y avait moyen de faire une belle équipe.
Represented the United States in the Olympics, former tag team champion on multiple occasions. Chad Gable is ready to do big.
Allez, c'est parti.
And remember, submissions only as we get underway here.
Donc seul moyen de terminer ce combat, plus de soumission.
Nobody ever likes to utter the words, I quit. Chad Gable has superior resilience. Just when you think the Olympian is down for good, Gable finds a second win. Gable prides himself on his endurance and versatility as a competitor, Saxton, and he does whatever it takes to finish the job. And those punches hit the mark.
Il va falloir bien gérer les parties de notre corps et pareil pour l'endurance. Ça va être super important.
That's how you make an impact. Backbreaker. Boom! Backdrop suplex. What a high angle right across the shoulders. Oh, with a knee.
Putain, je vais démonter les trucs dans le coin, mais
One of
sans
the things a
peur.
superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or shoulder.
Bad move there.
Beaucoup
I don't
trop
know
lent à
what
sortir
made
son
him
truc.
think that was a good idea.
Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important in a submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent as it is to apply a submission maneuver to an opponent. If a superstar can't reverse an opponent's submission, then they're certainly going to be in trouble.
Some superstars have more than one submission at their disposal and it becomes a pick-your-poison scenario for their opponent. It also depends on the match. Some submission matches are based on winning via a submission move, and others involve a competitor having to use the specific submission they've chosen.
Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt.
Pour l'occasion, j'ai un petit peu modifié ma palette de
When this guy's on,
coups.
look out.
Ah, c'est contré.
And
Ah, c'est
what a
joli ça.
reversal from Chad
C'est
Gable.
joli. Okay.
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and the boss, Sasha Banks.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of a submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
Oh, that's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a super...
What does Buzz have in
Ah, le
store?
payé, oui.
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
Il n'a pas arrangé ses
I
affaires
knew it was
de
only a
visage.
matter of time.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win.
What does Buzz have in store? Stone Cold Stunner!
It's over!
On va pouvoir tenter notre première soumission. Et j'y crois pas trop. Hein. Le personnage est pas très fort encore.
I just can't get over the physical. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's
Whoa! He gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael.
Oh, did you hear his back crack? That packed a punch. Come on, ref. Get in there. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Hits him with the fist now. Gets him good with the fist. Oh, man. I'll be shocked if that's not it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
What is solid contact from Buzz?
Oh, so physical. That might be all she wrote for Chad Gable. Boy, that would hit the target.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
That might be all she wrote for Chad Gable. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there. Anytime a
ma
superstar
patience.
sees an
Hein.
opening for their finisher, they got to take it. Oh, and he slips out. Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Tremendous damage to the shoulder from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Natty, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure 8 and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it?
He's inflicting some serious pain here. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, and he reverses it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And he goes back to the knee again.
This one's over, guys.
Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
One move after the other. It's devastating. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Can Gable pull through?
Yes. Et bien, c'est pas simple. Alors, je vous aurais coupé un petit bout du combat parce qu'en fait, il a fallu énormément affaiblir notre adversaire avant de pouvoir décaler cette soumission.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Ah, notre personnage est vraiment pas assez fort en soumission pour espérer l'accoler une fois que notre adversaire est dans le rouge. Il faut vraiment le mettre dans le violet pour que ça marche. Sinon c'est un combat compliqué contre Cena.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win. Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next.
Parti pour les SummerSlam.
Gonna settle the score.
Ça fait bizarre de quel côté J-Style est il est derrière Cena. Alors on est quelques-uns à suspecter des agissements bizarres de J-Style à l'issue de ce match. On va voir ça. Ce champ, alors apparemment il a la ceinture. On va pouvoir vérifier ça. Il n'y a pas eu d'erreur de... on voit pas de ceinture. Hein. Lui il vient avec Triple H. C'est bizarre de le voir avec Triple H dans son coin. Ils n'ont pas été souvent très bons amis.
Listen to this place. Since 2003, I don't know if any other superstar has defined WWE in the same way as John Cena.
Yeah, a man who's been defined by his passion, a man who's been defined by his work ethic, and a man who has been defined by Hall of Fame success here in WWE.
The greatest of all time, John Cena, set for action here tonight. Byron, you should strive to be more like John Cena.
I do.
It's one of the hottest superstars in WWE. Buzz.
Avec AJ Styles.
And accompanied by the phenomenal AJ Styles from Paris, France. Weighing in at 254
Buzz was a three-sport athlete in high school. He's going to need every bit of his athletic ability to prevail tonight. I didn't realize they gave out varsity letters for whining, taking shortcuts, and failing upwards.
This is an amazing opportunity for Buzz. Just look at what a victory over Cena did for Kevin Owens when he first arrived in WWE. He went on to become Universal Champion.
Alors pour l'occasion, j'ai tenté de modifier le système de soumission. J'ai pas mis le système rotatif, j'ai mis plutôt appui sur les touches pour voir si ça se passe mieux. J'ai pas essayé encore.
Oh wow. Do you get up from that? He hits the belly to back suplex.
Esquivé. J'aimerais bien frapper Triple H. Pas que je le frappe, sinon je vais être disqualifié. Mais j'en meurs d'envie. Hein. Forcément, sinon on profite. C'est esquivé.
Nice move. John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body.
Première tentative de
I wouldn't
soumission.
look too much into this right now.
I know it's early, but if things stayed the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
Ah, AJ Styles et Triple H se cherchent. Oh, mais l'esquive, coup de genou. Je pense qu'on va reprendre notre combat nous. Ensuite mettre la barre de Cena dans le rouge.
John Cena got him there.
His clothesline finds the mark. Look at this. Great offense by John Cena.
Ce qu'il fait Triple H en... Putain, il va chercher un truc sous le ring.
He's looking to keep him grounded here. He's starting to stagger a bit. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank though.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in it.
J'ai pas envie d'être disqualifié. Hein. Je sais pas si je la mets dans le coin et je le balance devant, c'est une disqualification. Je sais pas ça là. Tac. C'est pas vraiment de ma faute si je l'envoie dedans. Ouais, ça va, ça passe. C'est cool.
Looks like we got a quarrel brewing.
Ah putain,
the ref's got to nip this in the bud.
Neck breaker. Oh, here we go.
Nobody
controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Spécial. Mais justement pour Triple H, clin d'œil.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
Il est ouvert.
Now Buzz has Cena in the
De
calf
nouveau.
crusher.
A move he obviously learned from AJ Styles.
He did it. Buzz
Quoi?
has made John Cena give up the
C'est
calf
excellent.
crusher. I
J'ai pas
never
eu besoin
thought
de
I'd see
soumettre.
that happen. Unbelievable. For everyone who thought Buzz didn't belong in this spot, he proved tonight.
Ah,
Kurt Angle,
qu'est-ce qui se passe?
now we've seen it all tonight.
Qu'est-ce qu'il va faire?
Despite Triple H's best efforts to impede your progress, you have accomplished amazing things on SmackDown. I've been so impressed that I think the Raw audience also deserves to see what all the buzz is about. So that's why I've negotiated with Daniel Bryan, and we were able to agree on a special one-time trade.
Je pars à Raw direct.
Sending you to Raw immediately.
Well, I can't believe it, but the Raw GM has spoken. Buzz is headed for Monday night.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
I wish I could say good riddance, but we'll be right there with him.
Alors, nouveau message. Pas d'excuses, t'étais le meilleur ce soir, t'as prouvé que tu measure up. Daniel Bryan, désolé, l'annonce de transfert a été surprise, mais j'ai dû garder sous secret les négociations avec Kurt Angle. Il m'a fait une offre impossible à refuser. Bonne chance à Raw, tu vas y accomplir de grandes choses. On se voit lundi. Et Gestal, quelle soirée et quel plaisir d'avoir pu jouer un petit rôle. J'arrive pas à y croire qu'il t'envoie à Raw, mais nous avons conclu un pacte qui ne peut être brisé si facilement. Je te couvrirai où que tu sois. Sympa. Charlotte Flair, tiens, désolé de te voir partir pour Raw, mais ta victoire contre Cena mérite un énorme wouhou. J'ai pas vu s'il y avait un podcast. Ouais.
It's been over a month since Buzz beat Nakamura in Japan, and I won our bet. Now Buzz beats John Cena at SummerSlam in a submission match, just like I said he would, and you still won't say it.
Okay, fine.
Come on.
Man, you're... okay, fine. Man, you're annoying.
Yeah, come on.
You're a wrestling genius. There, you happy?
Say it with my full name.
Pete Clark is a wrestling genius.
Yes! Thank you.
Now, can we actually talk about what happened with Buzz after the SummerSlam match? That's what people want to hear.
Yes, since I am officially a wrestling genius, now we can move on. So let's talk about the huge announcement that was made. Buzz has been traded to Monday Night Raw.
This sort of thing is unheard of. He was just reaching the top of SmackDown with his win over Cena, and then boom, he's gone.
It has certainly turned the world of WWE upside down. I mean, think about the potential matchups for Buzz that we're going to get on Raw. Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, Elias, The Miz, Braun Strowman, just to name a few. I'm really excited.
Slow down, wrestling genius. Buzz could very easily lose to every one of those superstars you just named, because I think this move to Raw might be putting too much pressure on him.
Come on.
It's a lot to handle for someone who's still relatively new to WWE. Plus, if Buzz thought Triple H was getting involved in this business on SmackDown, it's going to be 10 times worse on Raw, where GM Kurt has to answer to Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon.
Well, you heard it here first. Buzz's career is headed for a downward spiral, and he's never going to win another match.
That's not what I said. I just stated my opinion that's backed up by my experience as a WWE superstar. That's something a wrestling genius would have no clue about.
Oh, yeah, well, I strongly disagree. I think Buzz is going to be just fine. He's handled everything that's been thrown at him so far, and I see no reason that will change.
You know I'm going to have them beep that line I said about you being a wrestling genius when it airs, right?
What? You wouldn't dare.
We'll see.
Fin du chapitre 8.